What is up, YouTube? Yes, you haven't seen my face in a while. Yes, I have a beard. I look insane. My hair is all messy. I gotta get a haircut. But anyway, you see what's on that TV. We are going to be talking about Power Rangers Time Force. Power Rangers Time Force is one of my favorite seasons. It's actually the one of the first seasons I watched. I used to have a Kindle and I used to be able to download all the series, every single Power Ranger season up until Dino Charge. So I was able to watch Time Force, SPD, Mighty Morphin, Samurai, Jungle Fury, Operation Overdrive, Lightsaber Rescue, any Power Rangers team you named, I was able to watch it. And I have just recently finished watching Power Rangers Time Force, and I wanted to review it and talk about it and how this show somehow, in some way, still manages to keep up. It is still a great show, and definitely watch it. This show is definitely, this is my favorite fight scene right here. I can't even lie. One of my favorite fight scenes in the show. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm like watching it while talking. But pretty much, Time Force is one of the series I feel like is not, you won't think it's Power Rangers low key. Because the whole Wes and Jen dynamic mixed in with the trio with Alex, you really can't think that this is a Power Ranger show when you actually think about it. Because it's the fact that they handled Wes and Jen's chemistry so well. Aaron Cahill and Jason Vaughn did an amazing job with that. You genuinely don't feel like you're watching a Power Ranger show. You feel like you're watching a freaking like Hallmark or 2000s love story that just happens to have Power Rangers in it. Even the whole friendship with Lucas, Katie, and Trip being there along with Jen and Wes, it genuinely feels like it's not Power Rangers, but that's what I love about it. The characters feel so human that somehow, in some way, they manage to make everyone human enough, but also keep the Power Rangers aspect in it. To be honest, they grabbed some great actors and actresses for Time Force. These are phenomenal actors and actresses they picked, because I watched it again now that I'm older, and I'm just like, wait, this actually doesn't feel like Power Rangers, but it feels like a show with human beings that just happen to have Power Rangers in it, if that makes sense. But yeah, the fight scenes are well choreographed as well. I mean, the voiceovers as well is fantastic. Some of the line with Power Rangers, you obviously get those corny lines, but if I'm being honest, in Time Force, I never felt like there were corny lines at all. They all felt pretty modern and pretty keen to what was happening in the story. I love how each character gets a focus episode. I believe each character gets like 3 focus episodes until they reach the finale, and then you got your teamwork episodes as well. But they really put love and passion into Time Force, and that's what I love about it. The plot is pretty simple. Rancic is like this big bad dude. He's like the mob boss for villains in Time Force, and basically he wants to travel back in time. But Alex, a Red Time Force Ranger, he manages to capture Rancic, but Rancic ends up escaping, and technically the blame gets placed on Jen and her team, which are basically cadets. I believe Alex might be the only Time Force Ranger out right now. And pretty much what happens is it's up to Jen, Katie, Lucas, and Trip to find Rancic and bring him back and lock him up. But Rancic ends up killing Alex, so they don't have Alex's help, so they end up traveling back in time to find Rancic, and they end up meeting Wes, which is one of Alex's ancestors. And the whole season is basically them trying to stop Rancic from taking over the past, because if he takes over the past, then he'll be able to take over the future. And that is pretty much the main plot, but you also have your side plots as well, such as I mentioned before, the Wes and Jen love story. You also have Lucas trying to come out of himself, Trip trying to prove his worth, and they kind of messed with Katie. I'm not gonna lie, they gave Katie some weird plots. They gave Katie like her going back to the past like 1800s time, and helping a man gain his like courage to ask a girl out. And there were other plots that Katie were in, but honestly, Katie is one of the main characters that actually pulled the show together. Her bubbliness and her like joy. Like, look, see her joy right now. It really brings everything together. Like, it really connects everyone, and everyone actually feels like they're a family, and they actually feel like they're connected, which is why I'm saying they grab some great actors and actresses for this. The chemistry is definitely there for Time Force. If there's one thing I dislike about Time Force, it would probably be how much a dick Jen is to West, to be honest. West is such like an asshole. Jen is such an asshole to West. I mean, she literally just uses him to unlock the Chronomorpher, and it's just like, damn, you really just like, you didn't even care about this man for real. You was just talking a bunch of bull to make him activate the Morpher. That's probably the one thing I hate, but I do like how they bonded towards the end of it. But yeah, that's my review for Time Force. It's very well choreographed. You're gonna feel like you're watching a romance movie rather than watching Power Rangers, but that is a plus, if I'm being honest. You actually feel so genuine watching this, and you actually are rooting for them to win because you know that they have lives to live in the future because they're from the future and they now travel to the past. So yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, this, like, I'm telling you, just watch it and you're gonna see how genuine everything feels. It's insane, but it works. That's all I can say. It looks weird. It's not Power Ranger-esque. It's not, but it is an amazing show and you have to watch it because you genuinely feel and you are genuinely gonna root for these people to win. I'm telling you right now. And the ending for Time Force is so freaking low-key sad, but like, damn, it hits you in the soul. Like, I'm being honest, they really put a lot of care into Time Force, and that is what I love about it. But that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for the support, for getting us to 509 subs, I believe, as I'm recording this video. Thank you all so much. I want to do more content-wise, like, not just Power Rangers, but like talking about Ninja Turtles, Marvel, DC, stuff like that. So if you guys want to see that, let me know, and I'll definitely do it. And let's get to 1K. Let's get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, or by, let's just try and get to 1,000 subs in 2026 and hopefully more. I hope you all enjoy the content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I love all of you. And let me know in the comments. Yo, comment. Let me see what's up. Let me know what y'all want me to talk about next. Since I did do the Origins videos, I figured I might as well recap the season. Jen sees some shit. Jen knows what's up. You seen that face? Jen knows what's up. But if I'm being honest, yeah, yo, Aaron Cahill is fine. Okay, but yeah, let me know in the comments what y'all want to see. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.